Alright. So Tuan bringing you a live message through a recording. This is just me. Normally most of my stuff should be live or off the rip. But should be recorded. It's going to take me a while to actually go live. Anyways, this is a big one because this is about Kyle Loftis, without just beating around the bush for 30 seconds before I lose everybody. So, not sure how much you are into the automotive world, tuning or, street racing, I guess, which is the least attractive form to refer to. I would rather have left that out, but it is what it is, okay? So, Kyle Loftis, our beloved friend, who captured most of the amazing builds, personalities, friends, places, happenings via photos or video. Alright, so think about it. Just roll with me on this one here. Okay? Because this is truthfully, honestly, where I sit on this particular discussion. Let's see. So, I left a comment on Kyle Boosted Boys video, which is mainly what my message would be. I'm trying to leave comments on all the big videos about Kyle Loftis, and I'm trying to say the same thing each time. So if you see me in there, it might be something pretty close to what I'm saying right now. So I truthfully, honestly believe, and I was all over it because I had a feeling. I'm like, come on, it doesn't make any sense. Just look at the photo. That's on my Facebook. I'm like, nobody saw or expected anything of the likelihood from Kyle. I mean, everyone knew he had like an injury. Maybe he was dealing with something, but no one, I just had a family member that was dealing with some kind of treatment or, situation. Well, like saying all the words, which is probably better for Facebook, but, in those situations. And I didn't expect anything to go down, and we don't have them anymore. So, even in this situation with Kyle Loftis, it was like, nah, no way is he done. Because he's like barely older than I am. They were trying to say he was younger than I am. Somebody misposted, I want to say. And I was like, no way. Or maybe I read it wrong to where he's like slightly older. But no, he's straight up 10 years older. Anyways, definitely not. That means he's less than 50, right? He should be less than 50 years old. That's no time to go, right? And then after hanging around, you realize what the final public report is, what's being released, what they're letting go. And sure enough, it comes out that he's got the same story as all of these beloved big thinker scientists people, all the UAP folks and all the anti-gravity researchers, right? Okay? Follow me here. Stay with me. Keep rolling. I know you're like, ooh, Kyle Loftis. I know everyone always asks me, why am I a targeted individual? Why would they want to take Kyle Loftis? Well, come on, man. Come on, think about it. UAPs and all this nonsense. What does the government try to put everywhere? They need cameras. They need microphones. They're always trying to suck up all this data and sell it, right? What was Kyle Loftis doing? Shoving a camera lens everywhere. They love that. They want me to do that. The whole idea that I was fighting from the very get-go off of this whole situation that I've been put in, just to like kind of run off my whole targeted individual situation. I'm like, yo, if they're doing whatever this targeted individual stuff is to you, the whole idea behind this, as an individualized aspect of whatever this stupid program is that's now being initiated, amongst everybody and then sometimes individuals, Well, you know, what would be the individual thing, right? So they want not only do they want like random cameras everywhere, and they want you to have one of these things in your pocket, you know, or on your wrist, or like, you know, it's about putting more lenses everywhere. They want, if you're a TI, the way I am, the whole idea I was thinking is they want you to have cameras on your on the front of the car, on the back of the car. You know, I need to be looking out for stalkers, right? I gotta be paranoid. I need cameras all over the place. I need a camera on my front door, on my back door, on my window, on my bed, on my refrigerator, on my dog, you know, when I go to work, like all kinds of, like, the idea I knew right off the bat. I'm like, cameras, like GoPros, camera mounts, you know, cameras here, cameras there, cameras everywhere, 24/7 surveillance done by me out of my pocket. You know what I mean? Like, they love that stuff. Like, trust me, it didn't take me more than a few minutes of realizing I was being messed with to have the idea that they want you to do that. They're looking for that. They're looking for Kyle Loftis. They're looking for somebody that's shoving lenses everywhere, right? And think about it. UAPs. Go Fast was like one of the first, you know, stories. If you do hashtag Go Fast, or you look up, you know, hashtag Go Fast on Google or something like that, that should bring up a UAP story, right? A very fast-moving UAP. You should be thinking 1320, you know? Who's good at filming fast stuff? Kyle Loftis. Well, what are these? We're in this weird situation with the UAPs, and like, they're not worried about them. They're here observing, you know, whatever. Well, what are they always need all of our data. Like, why do they need all this data? What are they observing? Like, what do they need from us? Why are they stealing all of our anti-gravity researchers? You know, they must be working on something that's really fast, maybe. And then they need someone to take photos and videos of all of this. Whatever, you know. I'm just saying, like, not to like fill everybody's heads with nonsense. I mean, like, I'll roll down the road with everybody and be like, okay, you know, maybe he just woke up and it was you know, like, the best way I had to say it is there's a level of pain threshold that he just, you know, made a promise with himself he wasn't going to deal with it if it reached that point. Like, whatever deal he made with himself, he reached that or something, you know. And that's why we don't have it. But I don't think it was that. It just doesn't seem like that, bro. Like, it does not seem like that. Like, I don't know. I don't take people to be weak, even by myself. Even just alone, I'm like, nah, like, nobody's weak. So it just seems weird. But even if it was true, I don't want to say he's weak. Whatever he had going on, if this is true, you know, this is a big deal. And if it is true, then, you know, the whole men's health thing, like, you know, you guys, obviously there's something that we're not let in on that had enough weight to it that, you know, he felt like that. But that's what I'm saying. Like, that doesn't make sense to me. Like, that's the only way that the story makes sense, the way it's told, with the timing of everything. My heart goes into they took Kyle away. They're like, yo, like, because it's so hard to tell, like, with the way he's acting, everything seems legit, you know. But what if they told him, like, you know, they're gonna need him to do something, and however they're getting everybody to go through with this deal, you know, they don't say anything. You never know, and it's just super abrupt. That makes sense. That makes more sense to me. But I'm here for y'all. Smile for Kyle Loftis, everybody.